Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the week 3 weekly check-in. And so just before I start off, I mentioned this in my last video, but just in case you didn't catch that cash envelope stuffing, I'm changing the way that I'm doing my budget. So Robert gets paid on a Thursday, and the last Thursday of the month is the 28th. So if we flick to the calendar view here, so we have January and then we also have February's, okay? So we have the 28th, the 29th, the 30th and the 31st. And then we also have the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. So we have 3 days in February and then the 4 days in January. And I have decided that that's week 1 of February. So January for us is going to end on the 27th, and that's kind of hard to figure out because everything I do with my budget is from the 1st to the end of the month. But I'm gonna just have to change it, and I'm gonna have to hope January might be a little bit upset by it, like the budget might be a little bit upset by it, but February's budget going forward should be okay, I hope, because then that's week 2, week 3, week 4. So it ends on the 24th. Then this day is the start of week 5. Because there's like 4.5 weeks, just the way he gets paid. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it and see. Anyways, so we're gonna jump in, and I'm gonna share the expenses first. And I did write them down this week. I wrote them down on the little slips, so I have some sort of semblance of know what I'm doing. So let's just jump right into it. So we'll start with the 15th. Over here on the 15th. So on the 15th we did have a grocery expense, and that was $4.76. So that's that. On the 16th we had Robert bought Xbox Live, so we took that from the Xbox sinking fund that we had. And then also that day we bought some food out, so it was $24.47 we spent eating out. That's that. Then we have flip over here, and we have the 17th. We have nothing on the 17th, and then on the 18th we have a couple of different things. So the first thing was I bought some kind of organizing stuff. We have an under the stairs area where we keep cleaning products, and Robert also keeps his gear for his motorbike. So I want to sort that out just a little bit better, because I can never see what cleaning products I have, and it's an awkward shape. So I bought like just an organization trolley for there. Also on that day, on Sunday, no, oh no, that's not this day, is it? Let's go back here. That's on Monday. Also on Monday, we had to bring our dog to the vet. Just in the last week or so, we have been told that there's something wrong with her. She's losing a lot of weight. She lives with Robert's parents, so that's why we don't, I wouldn't have been able to tell myself. But anyways, long story short, we used €30 from the pet fund and €90 from a miscellaneous fund that I had started at the start of January. So yeah, both this house and the €90 for the pet came from that kind of miscellaneous house sort of fund. So I was really thankful that we did have that, because if we didn't, I would have had to take it from our emergency fund. So yeah, pretty thankful for that. We also did our big food shopping on Monday. So we went to Lidl and we spent $55.84 And then also in Tesco's we did $25.70 there in Tesco's as well. On to the 19th. On the 19th we had some medical. So I actually forgot to write this one. But medical. And I went and I picked up Ava's prescription and also some cream for her that we use as well. And that happened that day on the 19th. Also on the 19th we had 2 bills come out. So the first one was our Netflix. So that goes there. And then also was Gomo, which is my mobile phone. And that was there. Then yesterday, the 20th, we had one, which was Centra again. Always Centra. So we pop that in at $7.50. So they are our expenses for the past week. So to put down the no spend, so for the month of January for definite, I'm doing a no spend is a day where we spend a spending day is where we spend any money outside of bills, groceries or petrol. So that means that this day here, the 15th, was a no spend because we spent money on groceries. Blue is groceries. Now these stickers are off cuts, so I'm having problems with them. I cut too deep, so I'm trying to just make use of the paper and use them myself. So this is a no spend day. Here, this is a spending day. Again, the 17th is a proper no spend day, as in there was literally not 1 cent came out of our cash or current account. This day here we had medical fund or sinking funds, so that's a spending day. This day here again, sinking funds, that's a spending day. Then on to the 20th, which was yesterday, we did spend $7.50, but that is a grocery amount, so that means that it is classified as a. So now we're just going to go over to the weekly check-in side of things and just get on with doing that. So I'm going to just jot down the categories here first, which are grocery, petrol, eating out, and unbudgeted. So if we get my calculator here on my phone, because we found last week that that works a lot better. So here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and mark down all of the grocery spending. So the first one is $4.76. And then we have $25.70. We have $55.84, and then the $7.50. So that's $93.80 is what we spent there. And there was $250.31 left, which means we have $156.51 remaining for the month. Then in petrol, we didn't have any petrol cost. Petrol is this kind of color here, so we didn't have any of that cost, which means we still have €129 left. Eating out, we did have eating out, which was $24.47. So we take that away from the €40. So that's $15.53 remaining. And we had no pink, which was our unbudgeted. So if we zoom back out, you can see that we're doing really good, because there's only what, from today to the 28th, so like 7 or 8 days left. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days left, because we're only going to go to the 27th. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It feels weird doing that. Anyways, you know, we were good with the no spending, but again, this convenience store is just chipping in at us, and that's not great. We had one day where we spent no money, and then we did spend, obviously we had unexpected spending for the dog, and again, that's going to happen today, because she's in with the vet today as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a weird one, purely because of the way I'm gonna finish the month. It's gonna be weird. Anyways, we'll figure it out, right? So that is the weekly check-in for this month. So thank you so much for checking out my channel. If you're interested in seeing more, please do subscribe, because I'm putting out videos 3 days per week. As I said in the last video, I am going to do a video of how I managed to keep my grocery budget under the limit that it's supposed to be. So if that is something that interests you, do let me know, because I'll put that out in the next couple of weeks. If you're looking for any of the stickers that you see today, they are in my Etsy shop, which is called Our Irish Budget. There's also a link in the description that will bring you straight there as well. Thank you so much for your support. I will talk to you again in my next video. Bye.